Leading the charts with movies like The Revenant, The Dark Knight Rises, and Venom, we all know the fact that Tom Hardy is an acting legend. Apart from his engaging performances and charismatic personality, I think we all also know that Hardy is a man to swoon over. After all, being voted as the sexiest father in the world against tough competitors such as David Beckham and Chris Hemsworth do make us believe he is one of the hottest celebrities in the world with a long line of crazy fans. Today, we bring to you some celebrities who are no different than us crazy fans when it comes to Tom Hardy. But before we move forward, do not forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel so that you do not miss out on the more epic videos to come by. 1. Demi Lovato. When asked if she knew who Tom Hardy was on the Alan Carr show, the talented singer was caught blushing and giggling, especially when Tom Hardy continued to look at her. She was the exact mirror image of our teenage years when we caught our crush staring at us. After all, who could blame her?
It's amazing.
What is it called? They keep
It's
me in
called
incubation.
Confident.
Confident?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta buy that. Yeah.
And I know who you are. It's really nice to meet you.
2. Michelle Williams. Annie from Venom is another celebrity who is absolutely in awe of Tom Hardy's work. In an interview, she explains working with Hardy was the biggest reason why she joined the Venom cast.
What attracted you most to it? Was it getting to work with Tom?
Tom.
Yeah? What's he like to work with?
He's really dreamy because he's super talented and he's capable of really doing anything, but he always grounds it.
Not only does Williams love Hardy's irresistible looks, but she also respects how talented the actor is. We do stand such a supportive co-star. 3. Melora Walters. Another extremely supportive co-star and an overwhelming fan of Tom Hardy is Melora Walters.
And we've been trying to find something to do together because I think he's just an amazing.
She talks about how it was a dream come true moment when she got the chance to work alongside the actor and get to appreciate his presence on the set.
Did you see Tom Hardy, or who did you work with on this movie? Can you tell us that?
I got to work with Tom Hardy, and it was a dream come true. I'm a huge fan of his, so everything he does is completely different. He just transforms himself.
4. Jessica Chastain. Chastain literally proved that words aren't enough to describe Tom Hardy's charisma when she was caught dreamily looking at the actor during an interview. We are proud that Chastain confidently went through all the interviews she had alongside Tom, because if it were us, we would have actually been at a loss of words.
I will look 14 years old if you shave my beard. He's like, yeah, I think we have to do it. Do you mind? And he shaved it. And
Is it wash away also?
5. Priyanka Chopra. The Desi girl is probably one of the most devoted fans of Tom Hardy. When asked who her celebrity crush is in most interviews, Chopra's lightning-fast answer is, of course, Tom Hardy. Not only does she admire how handsome he is, but she also stresses on the fact that he is cute and supremely talented.
Okay, I'm a Tom Hardy fan. I think he'd be
Tom
really,
Hardy,
yeah.
he's a handsome guy.
He'd be great. I mean, and he's supremely talented.
Yes.
I think he'd be great in a bathing suit.
6. Anne Hathaway. It just seems that the list of co-stars who are impressed by Tom Hardy is endless, doesn't it? Add Catwoman Anne Hathaway to the list, who reveals she was no different than a longtime fan, becoming shy and confused when she first met Hardy.
My first day that I was sitting in between Christian and Tom, I'm just like, oh my God. I mean, like, they're two of the best actors of their generation. They could possibly be two of the best actors of all time. And I'm like, what are we gonna talk about? Like, what, are we gonna talk about politics or world events? Or are we gonna talk about like the method? Or, in spite of the fact that these are some of the most brilliant actors ever, they're also very normal people. So it was really lovely to just hear about their lives and get to know them.
She considers him as one of the greatest actors of the generation. And, well, you and I aren't disputing that obvious fact by any means. 7. Emily Browning. In spite of being a supremely good actress, Browning gushes over how easy it is to work with Hardy, and yet being on her toes all the time to keep up with him. Just like us, her praises for Tom is endless. I mean, who could blame her for this trait that Hardy's charm keeps on bringing out of his co-stars?
Of this. And also, obviously, Tom was attached at that point, and that was a big draw for me because I've been a big fan of his for a long time. He really, really cares about what he's doing, and he never phones it in, and he just wants the work to be really good. And I love, it's so nice being around that energy when you're making a film because it makes you up your game.
8. Jenny Slate. In this interview, Slate not only appreciates how attractive Tom Hardy is, but also goes on to describe that the actor is extremely realistic and honest.
With Tom is really exciting because he really is so concerned with everything being honest, which sometimes can be difficult in a movie where there are aliens and, mad scientists, and you have to believe that that's your world.
And she loves these facts about him. Now that we know about this, let's just say that we are falling for Tom Hardy much faster than we were before. Not only has Tom Hardy gained love and respect from celebrities, co-stars, and fans alike, he has established that he is here to stay and woo people with his charm. Recent speculations do say that Hardy might just be the next James Bond, and we are pretty sure that people will be obsessing over the new 007 if he makes it. Since the list of celebrities that thirst over Hardy is endless, here are some bonus clips of some of the world's most famous actors showering praise on the man. Christian Bale. Perhaps the most renowned Batman on screen, Bale is full of respect for his co-star Hardy. And we all do know that getting praise from Christian Bale does not come easy.
But Tom's a really wonderful actor, and he was always able to convey so much despite having, so much of his face being covered.
Leonardo DiCaprio. If you are a huge fan of Tom, you are probably aware that DiCaprio is a much bigger fan of Tom Hardy than you could ever be. These two are known for their bromance, which doesn't leave out getting matching tattoos, sharing chocolate chips on the set, and of course, an Academy Award on the stage.
Tom, your fierce talent on screen can only be surpassed by your friendship off screen to Mr. Alejandro.
You can support our hard work by clicking the like button down below and sharing this video with a friend. And please subscribe to our channel so that you will never miss any of our videos.